Hi, my name is Lakey, and I'm here to discuss about the three videos that we have to upload about Mr. Arnold, about and the waitress, and in general reflection. The first one, I made some notes for myself, so excuse me if I'm reading, but I don't want to make a lot of videos and confuse myself or yourself more. Okay, so for the video number one, about give a brief summarize of the concern that Mr. Arnold has expressed about his experience. I will say that for about the situation is about the concern that he had is about the situation, whether he says something to the proper parties or being accepted if he stay quiet. Do you have any sympathy for the conflict that Miss Arnold is going through? Why or why not? To be honest, I don't have any sympathy for Mr. Arnold. I think that because what he said at the beginning of the video, when he talked about that he told that no one was listening because the place was so crowded that he thought that no one could hear them talking. But that is not an excuse. They shouldn't be drinking at that place to say the first. They were going and driving to a place where people were looking at them and their actions reflect on their community and the school. That is on the first part. Second part, I would say this is a unacceptable behavior for all of them, including Mr. Arnold. He decided to be part of that when he sat down and ordered drinks. He didn't say anything about the unprofessional of being drinking in public. He didn't say anything when teachers were making comments, unprofessional comments about students and families. They all put their reputation in danger because they are all professional in the community, and also they have higher standards. People are looking at them as professional. We trust on you. We have the most pressure thing that is our kids, our children in your hands, and this is the way that you're behaving. I think that was unacceptable. If I was put into Mr. Arnold's shoes, what should I have conduct myself if I was in this situation? Well, what I wrote down about this, I have different opinions, and my first one was first of all, I'm a person that I don't like confrontation, but when I see something wrong, I will speak up myself. And I will tell them that drinking before a game is not okay. That we can cause, an accident when we're driving towards the game, because drinking and driving is illegal. And even though it's illegal, you can put other people in danger. At the same time, there are going where it is a public place where other parents or other teachers are looking, and and also their image, and they're responsible for the students and the school. So what they represent, it is a very irresponsible action for them to be doing. I will tell them that. And for the video number 2 about and the waitress. I was going to the principal office and I was in that position where, what should I say? I think it's not much to say then you know that this is unacceptable behavior. And this only not look bad on us as a teacher, but it also look bad on the school, on the community that we represent. We give a professional perspective of the teacher image and the reputation. That by drinking and discussing the students' personal matters in a public place, it is unacceptable for our behavior, and I would ensure that the actions need to be taken if I was in that position, and that whatever actions they are thinking and taking, I will assume them, because what I had done is unacceptable. And that should never happen. We shouldn't be in that position. That was something that we should never be discussing. And if we are talking about if we need to talk about other teachers, other students, we need to do it. If it's needed, we need to do it in a place where is acceptable and the proper parties are involved, like the director, the administrators, and something like that. If it's a concern that we need to talk about as students. Video number 3. As a general reflection, does this activity offer you a moment? I would say that yes, it did. It offered me an moment, like you said, because just me thinking on being in the position that Mr. Arnold was on that position, I think that something like that can really happen in a regular world, like I would say. It did open my eyes that situations like this are so likely to happen, and if I have to put myself in an uncomfortable situation where I feel that I have to speak up myself, and if I have to do it, I will do it. I think I will never let my values stay behind. I always will put them in front, and I will say something, and I will be more prepared because of this learning experience that I have. I think this situation give me more knowledge to apply to the future. And if I have to put in, if I can put this in place, whenever the time comes by, I think I will be more prepared because of this practice that we had. Thank you.